have a look at the games being played in March Week 21, happening today, starting today, all through the weekend. Today we have Sheffield versus West Ham United. Do you think West Ham can do anything despite having this new manager bounce?
No. I actually tip Sheffield United
to win it,
because Chris Wilder has got them organized.
Yes, very organized.
And they play very well, whether it's at home or away from home. And West Ham, yes, Bournemouth were not at their best. And I remember Eddie Howe said that the injuries have really pushed them.
Yeah.
Bit.
A big one.
But he says that's not an excuse, because if you are not up to the level of physicality this league demands, you'll be found out.
And you'll go down.
So I'm looking at a scenario whereby they will shut the Hammers down and then impose their will on them. So I'm going for a Sheffield win.
Like 2-0, 1-0?
Well, I'd say, okay, maybe, you know, in Sheffield United normally don't score very many goals.
Yeah, they don't.
So I'd go for a 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah.
I feel like West Ham might score, which is quite hard to consider how strong defensively Sheffield are, especially at home. But I feel like they might score, but eventually they will lose. I feel West Ham, yeah. I feel like it will be like a 2-1 win for Sheffield United. All right, so that's the first game being played today. Another game being played over the weekend, which is quite something, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Early kickoff tomorrow.
I'm going for a 2-1 Arsenal win.
2-1 Arsenal win?
I'm going for a 2-1 Arsenal win. I think the level of intensity Arteta will demand, they'll come off straight from the blocks.
Yeah.
And they will run around Crystal Palace, who will be organized. You know, the problem with Crystal Palace, they are so organized defensively, and then they rely on something happening on the other side. They don't create much. So if Arsenal can press them the way they pressed United, they will win that game.
They will win that game.
Yeah,
and I was hearing Arteta saying, of course, the biggest conundrum you always have with Palace, despite everything else, is Zaha.
Yeah, well, Fred Zaha, what they'll do, they will do, you see, when Arteta's men are not on the ball, they press. So what they'll do, they'll frustrate Zaha. If you watched Palace against Norwich City, Norwich frustrated him. And I'm sure Arteta picked a few things
from such.
Yeah, and you see now when he runs at Ainsley Maitland-Niles, I'm sure he'll have Torreira
backing him up.
Yes.
It will be interesting to see how we handle that, which Arteta said we will, so we shall be looking forward to
need to handle that, because the last time we played Palace, we were not able to handle Zaha. That's why we got a draw.
Yeah. Leicester hosts Southampton. Is there anything less than a win for Leicester?
No. Actually, you see, for Leicester and Southampton, you remember the last time these two met, Leicester beat them 9-0.
Indio walipiga tisa.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They beat them 1-0. So there'll be nothing close to that. So I'm going for a 2-0 Leicester win.
2-0. Yeah, plus Southampton wamekuwa on a resurgence lately, so maybe wataput in the fight kidogo. Then we have Spurs versus Liverpool.
I'm going for a 3-1 Liverpool win.
3-1 Liverpool win.
Yeah.
Harry Kane has been ruled out till end of April.
Yeah.
That's going to be a huge...
it's going to be a huge miss.
Gap, yeah.
But you see, Song Heung-min will deputize. I hear they're going after...
Piatek.
Christoph Piatek. Yeah. He's a good finisher. He should be able to hold on and give them options.
Yeah.
But for this game, you see, the problem with Spurs is they are making too many defensive mistakes.
Quite unusual for Mourinho.
Yes. They're making too many defensive mistakes, and Liverpool are one of, if not the most ruthless team in the league.
Yeah.
So
that's the worst team you want to make a mistake.
Yeah.
I was looking at Mourinho's record since he came to Tottenham. He has won 4 games, he has lost 4 games, and 2 draws. That does not sound right, does it?
Yeah, you see, most of these Spurs players are not Mourinho players. And you see, Alderweireld and Vertonghen are past their best. They're in their 30s.
Yeah.
Spurs need to rebuild. Davinson Sanchez, good centre half. He has everything: speed, size, agility, athleticism, but he makes mistakes. And if you want to build a team, you look at Van Dijk. Van Dijk doesn't make many mistakes.
No, he doesn't.
Actually, very few, if any. So if you want to build a team that can win a league or a Champions League, you need to have such players.
Such a player.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have United hosting Norwich. Anything less than a United win?
I'm thinking Norwich will get a draw.
From Old Trafford?
From Old Trafford because, United are not really in form. You never know what you're going to expect from them. So I'm going for a Norwich draw because remember now Norwich have their defenders back. They were so easy to play against because most of their defenders were injured.
Yeah, they're back.
Yeah, they're back, and you saw the way they stifled Crystal Palace. Actually, they were unlucky not to win that game.
Yeah, they should have.
So I'm going for, and you see United don't have Maguire. Maguire is injured.
Yeah, but he's out.
So
that's a huge gap.
Yeah, so I'm wondering who will handle Timo Pukki.
And the likes of Cantwell.
Yeah, and Chris Cantwell. So I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Actually, that might happen. United are missing some of their biggest players. They're missing Pogba. They're missing now Maguire.
Now, if Norwich don't defend well and let the likes of Martial run around, rings around them like they did last time, then United will win comfortably. But if Norwich play the way they played against Palace,
different ball game.
They'll get a draw.
All right, last one. Bournemouth versus Watford. Two teams that have been having contrasting fortunes lately. Bournemouth walianza na psych, wameanza kushuka, wamekuwa kushuka lately. Watford walianza vibaya, now they have been on the rise.
Okay, you see, Bournemouth they were second best against West Ham United. And Watford have been looks like a team reborn under Nigel Pearson.
Yes.
So I'm still. It's going to be a tight game, but I see Watford nicking it.
They will nick it.
They'll nick it.
It's gonna be an interesting
2-1.
game. 2-1. All right. That game will be going down on Sunday. So we shall be seeing what shall be happening there. So that's it, because these other games are quite easy. Aston Villa versus Man City.
I don't think Villa. Yes, the way City defend, and you see Laporte is coming back.
When is he coming back?
Actually, he's in training. So at some point he'll feature. Villa, I don't think Villa have the tools to cause City problems the way Everton did.
Yeah, I don't.
I know Dean Smith will go with the back three. It worked at Burnley. Played the back three. He went for a 3-4-1-2. Jack Grealish playing back. But you see, they lost Wesley.
Yeah, they lost Wesley.
Brazilian striker.
Yeah.
So you're looking. City will simply shut Jack Grealish down.
Once you do that, you have shut like the whole team.
With the way De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva and Mahrez and Sterling are playing, a 3-0 City.
3-0 City. All right, cool. So those are the games that are happening over the weekend. Those are our thoughts, what we think is going to happen. So let's wait out and see what's going to happen. The Crystal Palace versus Arsenal game, I shall be watching it at Switch. Then we shall be having a chit-chat with a few guys to whenever the game it turn out. I hope Arsenal wins, because anything less than that, man.
But I manage your expectations too.
Yeah, also.
But at least we expect a top performance.
Yeah, a top performance. Going by what you have done lately. All right, thank you so much, my brother, for coming through. I hope to host you again.
Yes, you will.
Yes. Most likely, I hope by the time I'm calling you, shall be on a very good run.
Yes.
As Arsenal. Hopefully.
Okay.
All right, that's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always. And we shall be seeing you next time. Have a fantastic weekend.